welcome back. It's Amy, the Nutty Nerdy Needle. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video to see what we have planned. I have lots planned and lots to go through, and some news as well. So we'll probably start with the news. I suppose baby girl, main thing, she started preschool. She had an absolute ball. She went with her best friend and they came out and they were like, that was so much fun. Can we go back tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, totally. She loved it. So I'm so happy that she's enjoying it. We went in, we were allowed to go in the first day just to, get them situated and all that kind of stuff. And she was literally wandering all around the room, trying to figure out what does she want to play with. And then eventually we were like, we have to go. So I was just like, baby girl, we gotta go. She's like, okay. No, we're going. Okay. And there's like, mommy and daddy are going. And she's like, okay, bye, see us. And went off. I don't know who was worse, myself or my friend. We were both in bits after. But yes, we managed it. We did okay, I think. We didn't cry. Well, I didn't cry anyway, but very close. But yeah, she's having a ball, so I'm delighted with that. And back at work. It was tough now last week, as I did 2 days in a row and was a bit sore after with the back and everything. And today now I've done 2 days. Well, as it's Monday, I worked yesterday and today, and tomorrow now we see how we go 3 days in a row. So that will be interesting. It's a little sore now today, so I think a nice hot bath tonight, and yeah, we see how things go. So that's basically the news. We've done nothing really else, just kind of trying to take it easy, and because September is a little chaotic for us between birthdays, apart from my own, I have a couple of other birthdays coming up, and yeah, just kind of stuff at the weekends, so it's going to be crazy. And we have NaveCon as well, so that will be 2 weeks time, so yeah, 12th I think it's the 12th of September. So that's our board game weekend. So, and I think, fingers crossed, if all things go well, I will be selling some items there. So normally I would do a bit of crafting, and now that baby girl is at school, I have a little bit more time in the morning to get stuff done, and that's my plan. So fingers crossed that gets done. So we will let you know with that in 2 weeks time. So let's get straight into my stats and stuff. So for the month of August, I did 21,505 stitches, and in the last 2 weeks, I did 10,655 stitches. But I've done loads. I feel like I've done loads, but a lot of 5%. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5% done. So those projects will not be coming out until I decide that they come out. So I'm going to keep going with the whole rotation. So I'm loving the whole spinning. It's so fun. So we'll start with the first one. So Fergus was spun. I actually have no idea where I started on Fergus. So we'll draw up a before photo. And let's see, what did I do? Oh yes, I remember. So I think just over at the side, I just continued working down here and I flew through it. I think working down seems to be a little better for me, so I'm going to try that and see where the process takes me. So I did 1,426 stitches. I'm at 13.47%, and to get the 5% done, I only have to do 1,244 stitches. So that is what I got done. So overall, we get him in. We can just about get him in. Fergus, I loves him. And he's from Pain Free Crafts. Is it? Yes, Pain Free Crafts. When I saw this, I had to buy it. So he is mine. Well, actually, I don't think I bought it. The mother-in-law bought me it. Yes, she bought me everything. She bought me everything for Christmas, I believe, last year. I think. Okay, so the next one. Ooh. Whip into Shape. So Whip into Shape is officially over, but he has extended it now for another couple of weeks for the next training for his other marathon. And I can't believe how much I actually got done. So I will put a photo of where I was last week, and then I'm going to put the next photo of where I started in May. I can't believe this was in May, but this is where I've got to now. Ta-da! I seem to get loads, and it was a great idea to start on a project to just get done, and I'm absolutely loving it. So where did I don't know. I think the last time I was talking to you, I think it was just in around here. I kind of worked, and I think that was it. And did I do the border? I think I did do the border. I'm not 100% sure. But overall, okay, so since the last time you saw it, I did 939 stitches, and it's at 49.10%. My hair. But overall, since May, I did 5,702 stitches. So there were some days where he actually didn't train, but I just continued on. I just did what it was called for in my book. So I just went with it. And that is what I got done for my Whip into Shape. So this is Modern Folk Embroidery, Star of the North. And it's so cool. So I'm very happy with how that came out. Now I'm going to have to find a home for it, because I've had that out for a while. Oh, put that on Barry. And next then. So the wheel. I absolutely love the wheel. And it's spun Birthday Cake by Caroline Manning. So I'm doing this as a kind of birthday salve for Catherine Stitches, and it was Catherine Stitches, and this is where I was before, and this is where I got to. The whole geometric shapes, I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it or not, but it's actually quite fun. The only thing, there's a lot of white in it. I didn't realise there was a lot of white, but still. And what was it, birthday? 998 stitches. Why I didn't do 2 more, I don't know. But that's what I did. And it's at 5.18%. And I got a 5% done. So that's another one that you won't see for a while. But I did enjoy doing this. I love that these colours are coming out, the little darker ones. But yeah, very happy. And it's in my dinosaur bag that the mother-in-law made for me. And again, these are only some of the colours. Like, look how amazing that is. And it's a little bit all over the place, but obsessed. We'll have to put the rest of them. I actually need to get a ring for it. I keep forgetting to do that. Well, that's one thing. Then what's next? Oh, Alien. This one was fun. I enjoyed doing this. Did I? Oh no. Yeah, this one will be out for a while. But this is where it was before. And this is where I got to now. You can really see the tail coming in. I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. So yeah, I think there's going to be just about this much left of the tail. And then I'm just going to continue on down over it here. So overall, I did 714 stitches. I'm at 1.16%. And I have to do 5,645 stitches to get this to the 5%. Crazy. But yeah, this is my Alien. And I feel like every time I take this out, I end up watching an Alien movie. I love, as I said, the ones, the classic ones, 1, 2, 3. Resurrection, can give or take it. Wasn't gone in the new movie. It started off good, then it got weird. Weird for Alien. And I still haven't watched the TV show. So apparently there's like 3 episodes out, so I still need to start watching that. So yeah, that's my Alien. So I got my 5%, or no, I didn't get my 5%. That's going to be a while to get the 5% done. Then my next one is a 40 for 40. So this one, my hubby chose. So again, if you want to know all the details, you need to watch my 40 for 40 for this one. But this is Tom Berry from Final Fantasy. I'm going to say 7 because he loves 7. But he's getting the outline and I'm just going to finish him. But unfortunately, I'm done my 5% on him. So hopefully I will get a notion and do the rest of him eventually. So it will be there. It will take time. So it's actually at 5%. But if you want more stats and all about this, go check my other video out. That's Tomberry. And then, the gift, or Frodo, as I call him. So we did hit, did we do? Yes, we hit 2 milestones. So this is where I was before. And this is where I'm at now. Do you see him? Do you see the lovely Frodo? Can't even get in frame. And I think it comes down to about here, and that's it. So this is 32 count, and I'm doing this 2 strands over 1. I think that's how I do it. I'm not liking the 32, but I'm going to stick with it because I love this pattern. But if I do 32 count again, I will do 1 strand. I will do what Catherine does, and it will make life a lot easier. But yes, so we made 5% done, and the black is done. All the 310 is done. So 2 awesome golds done. So I did 1,449 stitches. Like, some of them I just could not put down. I think I just decided the black is getting done. This is what's happening today, or over 2-3 days. And I think the next time he comes out, I'm actually due to watch the trilogy again. It's been only a couple of months. I do try to watch it at least twice a year. And it has to be full length, not the cinema one. The extended edition. They're like 4 hours long. Beforehand I could do it. I did it in a day. I remember doing it in a day, and by 11 o'clock at night I was just literally hanging off the couch and just waiting for it to finish. I was like, but I can say I did it in the 24 hours. Now, next, what's next? Candy Cane Santa. This one, I had a notion. So this is where it was beforehand. And this is where it is now. It just fits. I don't know why, but I decided I wanted to do a border. And it looks good. It actually just shows that this is what I have to work with. And that's not too bad. I might add some colour to it. I can't. I'm literally leaning back to get everything in. But yeah, I had a border. I don't know why. It just came to me one night. I was like, we need to do this. It has to be done. And I did it. I think I was watching Ocean's 11 while I was doing this. 11 and 12, I think. Again, another one of my go-tos. Oh, what did we do? I did 1,776 stitches. It's at 4.49%. And I only have to do 716 stitches to get to my 5%. But yeah, try it over here. Oh, this is a bit better. I can lean against the couch. But yeah, that's what I've done. I just feel so proud that I did the actual border. I don't know why. But yeah, there you go. That's Candy Cane Santa. We'll get to him eventually. All these projects seems to go on, and they're bigger and bigger. I'm not speaking of big. No, we'll keep that till later. And then The Hobbit came out, or Thorin Oakenshield. This one I did not get much in. I think this was only just one night or something. But here I was before. Oh, and there's a needle. I need to take that out. And here is where I'm at. You don't see a difference, do you? But I ended up working on the white up here. So I'm going to have to fill in just a little bit here. So I was looking at the pattern, and the pattern, there's this isn't white, this is like 3, 8, 5, 6 or something like that. And it comes up, but then there's a big massive blob here, and then it comes back around. So I think I'm going to just kind of somewhat fudge it and just make it somewhat of a frame coming around Torin, and I think that, so my stitch count is going to be a little different again. So as of now, I just keep going as is, and then we'll see where we end up. But as of now, I did 398 stitches, and I'm at 20%. And I only have 1,128 stitches. Now I think I'm sick of doing the whites and stuff, so I'm thinking I might just continue on down here and start doing the black, fill in his cloak and stuff. And his armor. It'll be so cool when it's done. Loving it. But that's Torin. Again, I'm due to watch the trilogy of The Hobbit as well. I will always be a Lord of the Rings fan, or Lord of the Rings girl fan, I should say. But I do enjoy The Hobbit now and again. I do like Martin Freeman, he's awesome. And then, oh, Baby Girl spun this one. And then my sister-in-law decided that to change everything up. And my mats, I had to change the mats for it. But it is Within a Dream by Artsy Housewife. And this is where I was before. And this is where I've got to now. How awesome is that border? It is freaking amazing. I ended up watching Addams Family 1 and 2 original movies. I'm thinking watching the original TV show. I can't. Is it John Austin? No, not John Austin. I know the actor, but I can't come. I can see him, but I can't think of his name. But yes, I think I might watch them during the week. But this, anyway, back to this. This is, yeah, absolutely in love. Nearly down to the bottom of the border. So we're nearly there. This is on Pub Crawl by Evertote, and I'm just using ordinary CXC floss. But how cool is this? I love it. I know I've been saying I love it for everything, but this is, like, I do love it. So now it's at I did 908 stitches. It's at 7.86%, and I've done the 5% as well. So why I had to change my maths was I was only counting this project, or this pattern. This one is going to be the crow, and the whole thing I'm going to be having the skull on the other side of this. So I never counted the two patterns together. So I only had this one, and I was well done with the 5%. And then the sister-in-law comes along and says, what about the other one? Did you add that? Because this is all one project. I'm not allowed to have two projects, all one. So yeah, I had to somewhat jerry-rig the maths, but this is my 5%. So I had to continue on doing this a little bit longer the other day, and it's totally worth it. But yeah, how amazing. Everything's amazing. Everything is amazing. And then the last one. Oh no, I do have another one, but that you need to wait till tomorrow to see for my 40 for 40. And oh my god, did it turn out amazing. So happy. And this the last one then. The husband spun this one. So this is my Story Keep Emperor from Heaven and Earth. No idea who designed it, but yeah, this is where it was before. And this is where I got to. So I filled in a lot of the red along here and just a little bit of the browns. So I was watching, if I remember, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's on Netflix. Did not turn out the way I was expecting it to be. It was only okay. For me, it was only okay. I thought it was going to be a bit more crazier. But yeah. And then I think for the bottom part, I was watching the end of Van Helsing. So yeah, that is where I got to with Emperor. So he got 800 stitches, and it's at 6.12% and another 5%. So I'm flying with the 5%, even though there are smaller projects that I seem to be spinning for some reason. I'm like, give me some of the larger ones so I can actually get them done. So yeah, that is all my whips. So I'm delighted with how they all worked out. So I feel like I've got loads of progress done. And I'm loving that the 5% you kind of feel like you've achieved something. So, and I believe Stitches with Ebony, she's doing something similar as well, trying to get her projects to 5%. I'm not sure if she's getting them to 5% or she wants to get 5% done on the projects. I'll have to double check on that again. But yeah, it is fun doing. And as I say, baby girl gets involved. She loves, as you know, she loves to spin the wheel. So I get her involved with that. So we'll move on to our plans. So what are we doing? So now we are back to doing drinks on the beach. So to get it done for the end of December, before the deadline, I need to put in 4,000 stitches each month till then. That is doable. So our plan is start of the month, I'm going to be hopefully working on that for kind of 3-4 days, well, for the week, we'll say, but my week will be starting on the Wednesday because with everything happening. So the plans, just so many plans. Okay, so tonight now. So there's only some of you on, I have totally forgotten this girl's name. I'm so sorry. I will tag you down below. She reminded me a couple of months back that September will be the 25th anniversary of Supernatural being aired. And she asked me to join a SAL, but unfortunately, with everything that's going on with the 40 for 40, I couldn't participate. But I will be doing it in my own way. So my Supernatural project will be coming out, and I'm going to do that on a Monday. And I actually never checked to see. One moment, I will just check there. So the 13th of September, 25 years ago, first episode of Supernatural was aired. And Lexa just told me that it's going to be Saturday this time. And I'm like, I'm away that weekend. That is my NaveCon weekend. So I will have to bring that with me. I think my Supernatural will have to come with me for that. But the plan is to work in Supernatural on Monday. Tuesday is my 40 for 40. For literally less than a month, and I'm going to be 40. That's scary. Okay, and then the first week plan is to do the 4,000 stitches for the drinks on a beach. Words. It's been a long day at work. And then hopefully that will bring me up to Sunday, and then Sunday night I'm going to continue on doing the extended Whip into Shape for Andrew DeRona Stitcher. Again, words. But I'm changing it up ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my lowest amount of stitches as of today. And that is My Dreamer by Artsy Housewife. So I will probably get a finish done on that. So that's going to be my Sunday. And then back to the Monday. Yeah, back to Monday, which is Supernatural, then 40/40. And then I'll just spin for everything. I'm away that weekend, so I will do Supernatural on the day. And hopefully that night I might try and get... I don't think I'll be able to get that. Maybe the night before I could do it. Get one of the episodes in. I have to watch the first episode, I think. That will have to be done. So that will either be... No, it'll have to be the Sunday night because we're up in the in-laws on the Friday. There's so many things happening. So, yes. Oh, and I also, actually, I probably won't have enough time. Because I'll have to do my whip go. My whip go call this month, for September, is Mind Moria. And I'll definitely get my 5% for that. And then Grumpy Cat. Everyone loves Grumpy Cat. So I'm just going to fill in a load of colours and go from there. So that will be 1,000 stitches per project. And then just... that will probably be everything that I'll be able to do. If I get 5% in, that will be my 5% spins. That will be awesome. If not, that will be literally all of the rest of September then. It will be my 5%. No haul. I've been very good, but there will be haul tomorrow because I need to fill in my last slot for my 40 for 40. Crazy. So as I was saying earlier on about huge projects, all my projects seem to be quite large, varying from 100,000 to 400,000. And I think my Supernatural is my largest one as of this moment, but it's nearly 500,000 stitches. But I was watching Jen Caffeinated Stitcher, and she put me onto The Portals by Pain Free Crafts. And oh my god, I've been thinking on doing it. I think it's like 900,000. It's just less than the million. And I was thinking about it, and then the sister-in-law texts me and say, "Did you see these?" And it's like, of course I did. I was like, I am thinking. So the plan for the moment is obviously save up for the Patreon. I'm thinking I'm making it a New Year's Eve start, because the floss will be my Christmas present. I hope. So what do you think? And if you do like that idea, would anyone like to join me and start the portals with me? What I'm thinking, two options, and I'm not quite sure. Sister-in-law did all the measurements for my 25 count. If I do it all in one, all I need is a meter. And I'm like, okay. But I'm kind of half thinking doing them separately and having them framed separately. I'm not sure yet, but what are your thoughts on that? Let me know. Let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave you now because I have to go pick up baby girl in about 10-15 minutes. And yeah, that's so yeah, crazy. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I will talk to you tomorrow for my 40 for 40. So check that out. Thank you for all those who've liked and subscribed. Really appreciate it. And if any are watching and are new, and if you like what I've just did, do the whole like and subscribe, thumbs up, will be very much appreciated. And I will talk to you in 2 weeks for my next floss tube. So I will talk to you later. Bye for now.